Well, well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are, of course. It is, once again, Wednesday afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. We all know what that means. It is now time once again for episode 235 of Wednesday Afternoon Live with me, the SaleenDriver. And believe it or not, I still own a Saleen after over 25 years. We are the longest running Wednesday afternoon live stream on YouTube that I know of. We are the definitive show that is about nothing in particular. Week in and week out, we strive to be exactly that. The show about nothing in particular. And I think we do an excellent job at it. But that remains to be seen how we do this week. Before we even started, Atypical Gump was the first person in here. Good to see you, sir. Matt Doomit was also in here before I clicked the live button. As usual, Matt is one of the long-running participants, well, attendants. He does participate now and again. Sven, everyone's favorite German and everyone's favorite Mississippi State fan. Looking for meat? No, good luck with that. Joshua, good to see you, sir. Nate the Great was not late. He was on time. And that was something I was going to talk about. And may as well talk about it now since you bring it up, Matt. Why not? Because I tell you, I am on several Gator fan groups on the Book of the Faces. And I got to tell you, I've been on the Fire Napier train for a couple of years now. And I always get the same old thing, early in the season. Oh, it's too early in the season. We can't fire anybody. You can't fire someone this early in the season. Well, every time I bring this up now, they scurry away like cockroaches when you turn the light on. Not only was Grundy fired in the fourth week of the season, fourth or fifth week, but before the halfway point, certainly. But they fired the UCLA head coach, and I believe it was the West Virginia head coach, although I forgot who the other one was. They fired the same weekend as the UCLA coach. I think it was West Virginia. Yeah, you can fire a coach early in the season. I don't want, and I put it out there on two of the groups that I belong to. I said, I don't want to hear from any, and I literally said, I don't want to hear from any of you motherfuckers again. It is never too early to get rid of a bad coach. Unless, of course, your name is Strickland and you're the AD, failed AD at the University of Florida after being the failed AD at Mississippi State. And you decide that you can't fire your idiot head coach during a bye week. Would have been a perfect opportunity to fire him. He just got his ass handed to him by an in-state rival. He had a bye week coming up to get ready for a top 10, I think it's still a top 10 team in Texas that's coming into the swamp. Would have been the perfect time to fire Napier, install the DC as the interim coach, and let him have an extra week to practice and put his scheme in. And since it looks like DJ Wrongway, Raj, is injured again and has never been 100% this entire season, is now injured again, bench his dumbass and put in the other guy. I forgot his name at the moment. Tremmel? I think his name is Tremmel. But no, Florida didn't do that, which proves to me that the entire organization, top to bottom, is staffed by idiots. I'm sorry Nebraska failed you, sir, but then again, your other team won. The Battle Angel is here. One of my steadiest mods. My number one mod, my number one troll killer when a troll does pop up. The most patient and most put upon woman in all of the internet. Heavy on the patience. And we love her for it. DJ Leg Day, right. Very good. Oh, you chose to be a one-teamer and you chose wrong. Okay, well, no, you chose right. You live in Nebraska. What the hell? Meanwhile, my Harvard Crimson won their opener against Stetson. I'm sure exactly 0 of you watched the game. I watched the entire game. Harvard won 59-7, wrapping up their home and home series with Stetson. Last year, Stetson came to Cambridge and lost 35-0, which means that in 2 games, Harvard allowed 1 touchdown. So pretty good. And they are favored once again to win the Ivy League championship. Their next game is on Saturday at 6 p.m. Against the Marxists from Brown University, the school that my disgusting, horrible piece of shit sister went to. So I hope Harvard goes home for their home opener in Cambridge, takes the Brown teddy bears and absolutely destroys them. And I will enjoy watching. Well, I'll be watching the second half of that anyway. I will not be watching the first half because I will be having dinner with my mom. And generally can't watch football with her because she gets bored really easy. Let's see. Also, I am expecting several deliveries this afternoon. I might have to step away briefly to sign for something if UPS does its job, which we know they won't. And Amazon will be delivering several packages. So hopefully they'll show up before I leave for dinner, although UPS says they're going to deliver before 9 p.m., which is bullshit. VicTube is in here. That's good because I had to ask Vic a favor. Yeah, he just mentioned that about 30 seconds ago, Vic. And that is, good on Nate for, picking a side. It makes sense that Nate is picking Nebraska. After all, he lives in Nebraska. As far as I know, he still lives in Nebraska. Vic, I'm going to need a favor of you next Wednesday if you want to do it. I have an appointment that is going to conflict with streaming, so I can't move the appointment. So I'm not going to be able to stream on October 1st. Also, on October 1st is also Yom Kippur, which is one of the 3 high holy holidays for Judaism. Shouldn't be streaming anyway, but I do have an appointment, so I'm not going to stream no matter what. But Vic, if you want to stream in my place as a substitute on Wednesday, you have my blessing to do so. But if you don't want to do it, I certainly understand that as well. So I will leave it up to Vic to decide whether or not he wants to do a live stream on October 1st. I'm not. I'm going to be at the appointment, and then I will be celebrating the Day of Atonement. Well, not celebrating, but observing the Day of Atonement at Temple. So there's that. And I'll put something up on my community page as well to remind people that I'm not going to be streaming that day. As far as I know, Florida is still losing against the bye week. I believe the bye week was favored by Raj 7.5, and I don't think Florida will be able to cover. And I do know that DJ Wrongway is injured. Varying reports abound. Some say that he will play against Texas. Some say he won't. So I guess we'll see. If I were an intelligent head coach, like Napier is not, I would bench Wrongway because he's obviously not able to play proper football. And I would try out the freshman. I mean, what do you got to lose? You're already not going to win the game against Texas anyway. I don't even know what Texas is ranked. I think they're still a top 20. I think they're still a top 15 team. I'm not really sure. Zona, good to see you, sir. Nate really is off the Michigan train, isn't he? Yeah. Well, maybe Nate will come on and explain to me why he is no longer on the Michigan train. Please don't forget to click the thumbs up button. It does help with YouTube algorithms. Would appreciate it. And if you are one of the 2 people that consistently come in here just to click the thumbs down button, go ahead and give me the thumbs down, bitches. I don't care. You're here. You're giving me clicks and looks and ad revenue, and even a thumbs down helps me out. So do your worst. So I'm going to drop the link and see about getting the German in here and the Georgia fan and the Nebraska fan and whoever else wants to come on in, have a little fun. Maybe Sven can come in and tell me and everyone else why Mississippi State is going to beat Florida in the swamp in a couple of weeks, and hopefully send Napier off to the unemployment line. This would not upset me in the slightest.
Hello. Hello.
There's a good Namen. No. Guten Tag works. Yeah.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Can you do me a favor?
I'll do my best.
My friend. Don't start drinking. Even if Florida stinks.
Don't what?
Don't start to drink.
Drink? I don't drink. I'm a diabetic. Yeah, I can't metabolize alcohol properly.
Yeah, no, this team makes me drink.
Oh, they did. No.
That's what.
Yeah, that's what my avatar says. Well, you know, I wanted to switch it up from the other one.
But you are old and wise enough to not start with drinking. I know that. It was a joke.
I do have some alcohol in the house for guests, but I do not imbibe. It is very bad for the blood sugar.
I mean, look, I'm an old guy. I drink from time to time 1 or 2 beers or a good glass of red wine, and that's it.
The last alcohol I had was in either late April or early May of this year when I was at I was in Venice. And the one drink the 2 drinks I allowed myself in Venice, I after dinner every night, I had 1 small limoncello.
Oh, this is nice. This is
delicious. Nice. It's a wonderful afternoon.
Yeah, it's a little bit sour. It's a touch sour, but it's nice.
Yeah,
But
but
it has to be
it really
cold.
does a great job of cutting the sweetness of a tiramisu.
Yeah.
And also during the day, once a day during the day, I did allow myself an Aperol spritz, which is very nice and refreshing at about the midday point when you've done a lot of walking and you need something, kind of like a little pick me up. And for those of you who don't know what an Aperol spritz is, it's Aperol, which is kind of a bitter mixer, and a sparkling
Ice or
no
water?
sparkling wine. There's a specific. It's like champagne, but it's not called champagne. It's called something else. It's an Italian version of. I can't think of the goddamn name. Oh God, hold on. It's going to bother me if I don't look this up. Hold on.
Did you know wine is basically grape juice with alcohol?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Prosecco. Yeah, that's right, Prosecco. So it's
Nice.
Prosecco mixed with an Aperol bitters, and some people put in olives for a little extra salt, but we lost Sven. Oh boy.
Oh no. He got that German internet.
Yeah. Anyway, an Aperol spritz is delicious, and I am going back to Venice next year
Nice.
in early April, so I'm looking
I
forward
kicked
to
myself out. I muted the mic.
Why did you
Nice.
do that?
I'm a German.
That's the last alcohol I had in 2025. I haven't had any alcohol before or since.
Yeah.
Friend.
So Nate,
And I was also
I want to know.
disappointed today because I went to a local watch vendor here,
It's me.
Sarasota Watch Company. I was looking for a specific Seiko watch, and they show it as listed. They listed it online as in stock, and the poor lady, or a very nice lady I deal with there, named Tatiana, who's married, by the way. So stop it! Don't even do it. She tore that whole store apart looking for this watch, and could not find it. And I was really disappointed because I really wanted to perhaps buy that watch today. And unfortunately, it's not there. And whatever. Raj.
Psycho watches are not that rare.
No, but this one is an older design. It's a little bit harder to find. As a matter of fact, if you go on eBay, for example, and you plug in the model number SDGZ012, there's like 3 of them listed, and they're all in Japan.
Yeah, shipping $200.
The shipping wouldn't be so bad. It's just that I really don't have the patience to ship something in from Japan right now. And with the tariffs going on, even for used watches, there would be a tariff.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't want to do it. I really don't.
Thank God it's not from China, though. To watch.
No, I don't buy watches from China.
I know, that's what I said. That's why I thank God it's not from China.
Now I buy watches from Australia and Singapore. Yeah. Singapore, usually they'll ship via DHL and it'll be here in less than a week. Every Australian I've ever dealt with selling me a watch, they ship it via Australian Post. It takes 5 weeks just to get the damn thing out of the country.
Yeah, DHL is a German company, by the way.
I know DHL does a fantastic job.
Yeah, they are expensive, but they deliver in time.
Hey,
Yeah, but the one thing I don't understand about DHL is, let's say stuff comes into Miami, which if it's coming from Europe via DHL usually lands either in New York or Miami. And if it lands in New York, it usually ends up going to Miami anyway. So they'll land in Miami and then they'll ship it via courier all the way up to Tampa, which is 50 miles north of me. So they literally will drive my package past me to Tampa and then let it sit in Tampa overnight and then turn it around and send it back south again. I don't get it. You know, I mean, German efficiency and all that, but not when it lands in Florida. Evidently, when it lands in Florida,
but there are no
the German efficiency goes out the fucking
for
window.
DHL in America. That's on you.
Yeah, I know.
And
But
I think,
of the 4 shipping companies I work with, DHL is the one that gives me the least agita.
DHL, you can follow your sendings via phone, and if they don't deliver in time, you have to pay nothing. In Germany, that's it. If I order something and they ship it via DHL, and it costs let's say $7 delivery, and DHL don't deliver on the day, I don't have to pay the $7. It's on.
Now
this
I don't understand. This one I don't understand at all. I'm expecting a package today from UPS. It's UPS ground, right?
UPS is shit.
But the truck that package is on. Now I understand that, you know, overnight and second day delivery are usually on the same truck as ground, right? So the guy was literally in my neighborhood, and the truck came within about 3/4 of a mile of my house while I guess he was delivering the overnight stuff and the second day stuff.
Yeah.
He could have easily just bopped over to my house and dropped the ground package off because it required a signature anyway.
What I think,
but he drives out of my neighborhood and headed east towards Mayaca City. I mean, you're right fucking here in my neighborhood with a ground package. How much effort would it have been for you to take a minute or two out of your
no
route
effort.
No, I mean, I don't understand.
It doesn't take any effort. Yeah.
Well, I mean, just from a point of efficiency, he's going to have to come back in this neighborhood anyway. He was already here. While you were here, you could have done it.
Was it a normal UPS package guy, delivery guy, or was it a big truck? They have 30-ton trucks with if they bring the stuff, let's say from Hamburg to Berlin in Germany, they use
this is a regular UPS.
Yeah. Okay. So they have UPS in Germany.
UPS is a worldwide company.
Victor, we are not in Georgia. We are a world city.
So Vic, can you substitute stream for me on the first?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So everyone on the first, and I'll put an announcement on my channel. On the first, everyone head to VicTube's channel for Wednesday afternoon live because I've got an appointment and it's also Yom Kippur, and I really need to be observing Yom Kippur more than I need to be streaming.
Yep. So I'll do the Saleen show. So I'll do the Saleen show next weekend, and Nate. So I guess we can also let that show also count for the Vic and Nate shit show, since next week is my turn to have it on my channel. So we'll just do the Vic and Nate show at 3. Okay.
Yeah. So I better stay away.
Well, you can tune in if you want to. It's optional if you want. But
Of course I will. So, Nate,
What's
you
up?
want to explain to Saleen why you switched to Nebraska? He asked
What?
you
Sorry.
earlier.
Oh yeah, about my Switch.
Yeah.
So
Saleen, are you here?
he's still here.
I'm here.
Okay.
So basically, what happened is, and nobody forced me to choose one team, but they didn't want me to be like two-teamer, but it was a free choice for me. But so what happened was, I mean, even if I was a former Michigan fan, I'm no longer anymore. But I stuck with Nebraska because, like you said, I was born and raised in Nebraska and
Of
was
course.
a Nebraska fan growing up. So that's why I chose them, even though they suck right now or forever.
Good for you.
All right.
I mean-
so there you go. That's one less two-teamer in the world. So
Yeah. So
And believe me, there's a lot of them.
now we just need to get homegrown cowboy to pick either
Well,
Texas or
I
Bama.
doubt it.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute, Vic. Don't forget, I'm technically I'm a two-teamer. I'm University of Florida and Harvard. So,
But that's in Annam and Ivy League. I mean, that's
this is Division
I
3.
mean,
Still football.
you're only a fan of one Power 4 team. I
It's
mean, I think
still-
that's
still-
okay
true. I'm
to
only a
also
fan of one.
support,
Power
a Ivy League or FCS school as well as also
Yeah, and well, I
fine.
also
Just
give- I
not
also-
two major college
Well,
football.
I also give a
programs.
little love to my daughter's alma mater of University of South Florida, but not much.
Yeah. I mean, I root for Eastern Mississippi Community College.
Who?
Eastern Mississippi Community
okay.
College is a JUCO college,
Awesome.
and
Okay, that's fine.
it's practically 300 yards from the house we own in Tupelo. It's
Well, yeah, and
it's
that's
down the
that's an
road, and
excellent
I know
point.
all the people there, and they are nice. But it's a JUCO college. There is no way they couldn't
Yeah,
even
Lou and
compete.
LV in Georgia.
Yeah, but that's also an excellent point on Matt's part. Lou gets away with being a two-teamer. Is it because one team is a group of 5 and the other one's a Power 4? So he can get away with that?
What Lou does is trolling.
Well,
yes, of course. It's also a bit of hypocrisy considering that he used to troll and clown Mullen relentlessly, and now all of a sudden Mullen can do no wrong. That's interesting to me, but
Mullen
who
is
am I to
Well, he's
question the
doing
great
it to
Luke?
troll. It's to troll the Florida fans. But
as I said,
I
who
mean,
am I
little
to
Dan
question
Mullen
the wisdom
thing.
of Luke?
By the way,
the Dan Mullen thing is to troll the Florida fans.
Apropos Florida.
Yeah.
You know what? Say his name and he appears.
Yeah.
How you doing, Lou?
Here he is.
I am aware, Lou, that you are trolling Florida fans, and I am aware that, with the exception of me, it's working. So I understand.
Gentlemen, I have the new picks.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Are you
Oh
ready?
yeah, you got to go over how we did last week.
So,
how we do?
The standing last week was Saleen 15 points, Vic 13 points, and the German had 14 points. The first game was Texas Tech against Utah. The only one who got it wrong was me. I picked Utah. Picked Utah. So
Nate picked Utah. Yeah.
So Vic and Saleen a point. The next one was Arkansas against Memphis, and I picked Memphis. Guess what?
You were right.
I get my point back. The next one was the horses of SMU against TCU, and Saleen got it wrong. He picked SMU.
Oh,
And Vic and me.
Well, you know me, I
TCU.
got to go with the Mustangs every time. You know?
Yeah,
picked the
of
Pony
course.
Express.
That's what you said.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Mustang.
The next one, we all got Oklahoma right
Yep.
over Auburn.
Mhm.
So Vic predicted correctly
Mm.
the 170 to zip blowout from Indiana to Illinois. Me and Saleen were a little bit off. It was a close game. It was a last-minute call, but Vic got it right. Indiana won. And this was the most
I don't recall that game being very close.
No,
no, it was not.
Saleen,
It was not.
This was
absolute.
I mean, I don't really like the guy. What is his name?
Signetti.
Kurt
Signetti. Yeah, because he has something on his behavior is not right as a head coach. So for me,
why is his behavior not right?
I mean, he sits on the he's a first year Power 4 head coach. I win everywhere I go. Google me.
Well, I mean he does. I mean he's backing it up. I mean
he's cocky.
he's backing it up.
So far, I mean, but this was the most amazing win this year I saw. I couldn't believe it. And Illinois, I mean, is Illinois a bad team? I don't think so. Illinois may not be a top 10 team, but they are for sure a top 25 team, or?
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
And this thing was over after 5 minutes. It was 14 zip after 5 minutes.
Yeah, we all know.
I don't know. Was it 33 or 35 at halftime?
It was 38-3. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So the next game was Boise against Air Force, and Vic stuck with Air Force and lost.
Oh, damn.
And the last game was Missouri, and we all three got it right. So the standings are: Saleen leads the field with 19 points, with me also 19 points, and Vic is down bad with 18 points.
I don't think that makes him down bad.
It's not down bad. I'm only down by 1. So
yeah.
It sort of makes me feel like none of us.
I wouldn't really call that down bad, but
no, down bad is like
So guys, here are the new games. The first game, it's Tennessee at the Cowboy College, Mississippi State.
Ooh.
I take State.
Of course. Yeah.
Of course.
Against Tennessee.
Against Tennessee. Tennessee has the second. Let me tell you something.
What is the game played?
I told it yesterday on news show when I called in. Tennessee has the second worst secondary in all of SEC. Only Ole Miss has a worse secondary. Chapin leads the NCAA with the most complete passes, over 45 yards. Chapin is the most explosive quarterback in NCAA in all of college.
It's kind of bold, okay.
And we have speedy guys.
Where is the game being played?
It's in Starkville.
In Starkville.
Cowbell College.
Yeah, Cowbell College.
I'm going to take Tennessee.
Okay.
Sorry, Sven. I love you to death, but I'm taking
no problem. So the next game is Gumps versus Bulldogs in Athens, Alabama.
Well, you already know I gotta go with the Dogs. So,
but I
take Georgia too, and I think Georgia will blow them out. Not blow them out, but Georgia wins by 2 touchdowns. I think Simpson is not the guy to win an important game on the road.
No.
I really hate doing this. I mean, I almost want to throw up in my mouth a little for saying this, but I'm going to take them dogs.
Okay, UGA.
Yeah, them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't like
them
Bama either, so.
Yeah,
hate
them
that.
dog. Yeah, them dogs is hell. Yeah.
Yeah, the next
I
game
hate.
is
I just hate picking Georgia to win anything. But
You hate Bama too, right? I mean, well.
yeah, but not as much
Yeah,
as
he
I
does,
hate
but
Georgia.
hates Georgia more.
The
I mean, the only team I hate more than Georgia is Florida State.
I'll Spin. I'll take Bama because I have to see to believe if Georgia can win against Bama. Well, even though they're at home.
Who do you take, Nate? Georgia.
I got the Gumps.
Bama. Okay, and MSU against Tennessee. Who you take?
Oh, I have Tennessee. Sorry.
Okay, I put you in for this week. So the next game is the University of Kentucky against South Kakalaki. At Kakalaki.
Wait a minute.
All right. So where is this? Is it in Columbia or
it's Kentucky at South Carolina?
Okay, Kentucky at South
I have
Carolina.
To say,
yeah, I think that
Sellers is not 100%.
I'll take the Gamecocks then.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I mean, South Carolina is desperate for a win, so I'm gonna go with the Gamecocks.
Okay, Saleen. I take the upset. I take Kentucky.
Wow.
I mean, I don't trust Kentucky, but then again, I mean, South Carolina just lost to Vandy.
Hasn't Kentucky? Hasn't South Carolina beaten Kentucky like 3 years in a row or something?
Yeah, but I mean,
where's the game?
Kentucky,
where's the game?
It's in Columbia.
Yeah, once a year.
Give me USC Junior.
Okay. I mean, once a year, Kentucky has a game you didn't see coming. I mean, 13-12 against UGA. Who saw it coming?
Sure, yeah, they beat Ole Miss last year and
kept them out of the playoffs. On the road. I mean,
kept them out of the playoffs.
So the next game is the Ducks at the Nittany Lions. Oregon at Penn State. By the way, Oregon has to fly 2,640 miles to Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, even I'm a Big Ten guy, it's a night game. It's a whiteout game. By the way,
I take Oregon.
What?
I take Oregon. Big game, Penn State never gets it done. Never.
And even in the whiteout game.
Did you know that the late Charlie Kirk was a big Oregon Ducks fan?
No, I didn't.
He was. I'm taking Oregon.
Yeah.
I don't trust Penn State in big games. They have yet to prove to me that they can win in a big game.
That is true. That is true.
So
even for James freaking Franklin.
Nate, who do you take, Oregon or Penn State?
I got the Oregon Mighty Ducks.
Okay. Mr. Vic?
Yeah, I'll take Penn State.
Okay. PSU. The next game is the Bayou Bengals at the school up north.
Which is?
The school up north is Ole Miss.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, they're not that far. Yeah, they're not that far up north, but yeah.
Yeah, it's we call
I want to take LSU.
Right,
LSU?
they're still north. Yeah, but they're still north.
I'll take LSU.
Me too.
I'll take.
I'll go. Ole Miss because Lane Kiffin. Because Lane Kiffin is mad because his daughter is dating Whit Weeks, and then he said to take the over. Yeah, he's gonna run it up. So I'm gonna go with Ole Miss.
Yeah.
I got Ole Piss.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And maybe if Old Piss loses enough games, they'll fire Lane Kitten and we'll hire him. Yay!
Would that be a great hire? I have no idea. So
Yeah.
I
So
don't
it's
know.
like
I don't know if it'll be a
yeah.
great hire, but it'll certainly be different.
That's
Okay.
right. Yeah. So it's
Game
like
6.
yeah. So it's like Romeo and Juliet. Yeah. Lane
Game
Kiffin's
6.
daughter is dating the enemy. So
ew. Sorry.
Game 6. The Reds love less. BYU at Rolocado and Deion Sanders.
Oh, the fine D.
BYU at Colorado.
Yeah.
I take the upset.
BYU.
I take Colorado.
Wow.
I'll
Okay.
take BYU.
Hell
I will
no.
never bet. I will
Hell
never
no.
bet for a criminal.
Hell no. I'm
You
gonna
check
go with
BYU?
the BYU. Yeah.
I'm
Oh
taking.
yeah, gotta go with the Jewish quarterback. BYU all the way.
Well,
I thought he
no,
transferred,
he's not. He's not there anymore though.
Oh, he's
But-
not. Well, I'm still
he
going to take
transferred.
BYU.
Yeah, he transferred to Tulane after he got suspended for having
Sex.
premarital sex. So he ended
Oh,
up
the horror.
transferring.
Which is I
and he
don't.
transferred to the SEC, to Tulane, to the Green
Yeah.
Wave.
Well, I'm taking
Yes.
BYU anyway. So write me down
Yes.
for BYU.
The whole yes.
I
the
got
horror, yes.
I got the Rockies. Well, no, it's a baseball team. Never mind. I got the BYU Cougars.
BYU. So, in the last game is the Communists from Brown University at the Crimson of Harvard.
Oh,
What?
I take Harvard.
Yeah, of course I gotta go with Harvard. I mean, come on.
Well, yeah, Harvard is favored to win the Ivy League, and it's in Cambridge. And assuming that the referees are not swayed by the Marxists in the crowd, Harvard should handle their business fairly easily.
My question is, who in the hell would name the University of Brown? That's my question.
No, it's Brown University, first of all.
Yeah, I guess it was named after. I guess it was named after someone whose last name was Brown.
Well, you know what? I will be happy to look that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess whoever founded it, I guess his last name was Brown.
Look it up.
Well, maybe go ahead.
Brown University was named in 1804 after Nicholas Brown, a predominant Providence businessman, in honor of his $5,000 gift to the institution, which was then known as Rhode Island College.
So it was in 18 what?
1804.
Yeah, 1804. Yeah, that was that was before communism. So
now the university as Rhode Island College was founded in 1764.
That was
Pre-revolution.
Before communism was a thing. So
it was before the Revolutionary War too.
Although socialism did exist back then, but not really.
It does not.
But right now, Brown University is the predominant training ground for all of the Marxists and communists in the United States. It's not the only one, but it's the predominant one.
Okay.
And it's also the alma mater of my piece of shit Marxist communist garbage human being sister.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Karl Marx was born on May 5th, 1818.
Yep.
Born.
Yeah.
So, and he was the first socialist.
He was German. Yeah.
I got the Harvard.
Is that true that he was he was German, right? Karl Marx was.
Karl Marx was German. He was also a self-loathing Jew.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got
and
I got Harvard.
So now there we have it. And
by the way, the Harvard game will be on ESPN 3 or ESPN Plus or whatever
it's on
called.
ESPN Plus. It's at 6.
And it will be
I
at 6
looked it up.
p.m. And I will be watching it after I get home from dinner. So I'll be watching it from about 7 o'clock on.
Hey, now, Saleen, do you think Sarasota is a good place to move to if I'm like for like a young age for like 20s or whatever?
You want to move to Sarasota?
Well, we're just moving in general.
It's a good place to move to, especially if you're. I mean, it's a good place in general to move to. It's great weather most of the year. Relatively low crime, good jobs.
Mm-hmm.
You're fairly close to several major cities within an hour's drive in either direction. The only problem is the cost of living. The cost of living is relatively moderate. Well, it's not too bad, but the cost of housing is rather high.
Yeah, I looked it up. Like
cost of food and fuel and things like that is pretty much on par with the rest of the state, but the cost of housing around here is a little higher than. Although it has come down recently, it's still pretty high. And contrary to the rest of the country, the real estate market in the entire state of Florida is still doing very well.
So just Nate, because, what's up,
Nate? Here's the advice. I mean, it's your decision. I'm an old guy. I have 3 kids. They are way older as you. The biggest decision you have to make is: can you live on your own at age 23, 24, however old you are? I don't care. Without all your friends you have in Omaha. Can you do this? And this is the biggest decision. You have literally, if you go to Sarasota or Plant City or whatever a small city in Florida, you are thousands and thousands of miles away from all your actual friends, close friends.
Well, I mean, you would have Saleen and Ballard would live close by.
Yeah, but
now one thing I am going to require, Nate, if you do move to Sarasota or Bradenton, stay away from my daughters.
I'm not.
Hands off my kids.
I'm not that type of guy. Okay.
Oh, and don't forget, Florida is about to become an open carry state.
What does that mean?
You can wear guns on your hip.
I never held a gun in my life, so I don't know. So the only closest gun I ever used is a Nerf gun. So
no, we play with real pew-pews here.
I know, I get that. What the hell? But yeah, I get that. It's just, we do have gun range. Bro, I'm a mess. We do have some gun ranges here in Omaha. I mean, not many, but there's some. But I never held a gun in my life. Well, actually, that's a lie. I had a Tommy gun, like an old-fashioned Tommy gun, like what mafias use in, I guess, 1920s in South Dakota, which was in someone South Dakota, which was a festival and stuff. But it was fucking heavy. A Tommy gun.
Did you shoot it? Yeah, did you shoot it or you just held it?
I just held it. Yeah.
This is an interesting headline. It's got a little age on it, but freshman Tramel Jones is expected to start after the bye week for the University of Florida. This comes after reports that DJ Wrongway was in a boot.
I call it DJ Leg Day. Okay.
Yeah, DJ. DJ No Way.
DJ.
Well, I don't care what you call it. I hope the story rings true and they give Jones a chance, because unlike DJ, Jones played in spring practice and was practicing with the team while Wrongway was doing nothing.
Yeah, so who's better? Tremel Jones or Emory Jones?
I think the
Well, unfortunately, I don't have enough empirical evidence on
I have
Tremel
no clue.
Jones to answer that
Um,
question.
Right, but you're
the fact that Emily Jones isn't playing football anymore, at least that I know of, probably tells me all I need to know.
Vic,
Yeah,
the
so
problem.
you're hoping that he's better than Emory Jones.
Yeah, from what I
Well,
read,
I mean, my 83-year-old mother was better than Emory Jones. So come on now. I
The
mean,
problem
if you're
with
if you're looking to play a quarterback that's better than Emory Jones, and that's your only, that's the only way you're going to set the bar, you're not setting the bar very high, are you?
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
so now,
the only thing that I can say good about Emory Jones is that at least he was better than Treon Harris.
yeah, so
Uh,
who's worse, Emory Jones or DJ
or
No
Felipe.
Way?
Vic, there's a big problem
Emory
Florida.
Jones is definitely worse than DJ.
The
Well,
problem
Felipe
Yeah,
with
they-
Franks.
Even with
How about
limited-
Anthony Richardson? I mean, Anthony Richardson is better than No Way.
You can't.
you know
I'm
what?
not sure.
I'm going to give that one a push.
I'm not so sure.
I give that one a push at the moment.
Yeah. Vic, the problem what Florida has with Lagway is simple. If you look up Sports Illustrated, there are rumors for a fact. Lagway as a fact. Lagway has NIL deals with Florida boosters up to 4.5 million. So, but there are rumors. This number is not right, and it's up to 10 million. So, and if you bench Lagway, I don't know what the boosters are doing.
I'm just looking at some houses. That's all.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're trying to share it, so stop that.
Okay. So, and I mean, what we need in college ball is a collective bargaining agreement that a team can cut these guys. Say, okay,
no, we need in college football is to get rid of NIL and the transfer portal and go back to the way things were, which works.
Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna
happen. I know
happen.
that. Well, I know that, but I'm just saying that's what we need to happen.
That's what I would prefer. If Kirby is the best recruiter, so be it, and he has the best team, he wins. If Mississippi State is the best recruiter and has the best head coach, Mississippi State wins. And that's how it should be. The effort of a head coach and of a team should be rewarded, and not if you have a booster who says, okay, Texas Tech, I give you 200 million and you can buy Kirby and you can buy Zachariah Branch and you can buy Blake Shapen and you can buy Abdul Carter or whoever. So go shopping. That's not the right way. That's not how it's supposed to be. That's not good. I mean, if everything is fair and square, so and I lose to, let's say, Alabama or Georgia by 30 points, then I go to the Bama fan and say, okay, you won fair and square. Yeah. But if I lose to Texas, and I know Texas has a football team worth 50 million, and Mississippi State has a football team worth 20 million, that's not a level playing field.
Nope.
And that's bad. That's bad.
What the hell?
So, and at the end, if we don't get rules installed, 40 or 50% of all those 140 FPS teams will go bankrupt. I mean,
that's a nice house.
It's not.
So why are they gonna go bankrupt? I mean, they're not going to be. Are they going to be making less money than they were before?
Do you even know what a Kennesaw State makes on money?
No.
They make maybe 5%, maybe 5% of that what UGA gets, maybe. and they are in Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, that's the way it's always. It's always been for them, though.
Yeah, but back in the days, the state of Georgia gave money to Kennesaw State, and the NCAA gave money to Kennesaw State to run the operations. So, but the NCAA the NCAA will not give money to Kennesaw State anymore. And they still do. So. Yeah, but this will end. The NCAA will go away, and you know that. I know that. Everybody knows that. Huh? So, and Kennesaw State, they need, I don't know how many hundred thousands or millions they need to run their football and baseball and volleyball operations, but there is not enough money to be made if you only feed the big boys in the SEC and the Big Ten and the ACC and the Big 12. These smaller schools. I mean, in the FCS, there are 3 schools who are only 3 schools who can win a title. It's Montana State, South Dakota State, and North Dakota State. That's the only 3. And there is where the money is. And this is not right.
It is not right.
You need, at least in college, you need a level playing field. In the look at the NFL. The worst team, let's say, the Saints are the worst team. So they get the first draft pick. The Falcons are the second worst, they get a second pick. People are watching the NFL not because it's very entertaining or it's whatever, because every team can beat any team on any given day. There are not
any given
like in
Sunday.
college. There is not a UGA against Kennesaw or a Mississippi State against Alcorn, 58-3 or 77-0. Ain't gonna happen in the NFL. The NFL looks that every team is good enough to beat any team on any given day. And that's why the NFL has so much what is this? So much
parody.
Success. So much success.
Full of felons and divas, and nobody can tell what a fucking catch is.
I mean,
Right.
I don't watch many NFL.
Yeah, full
but,
of criminals and divas, but not all of them are, but a lot of them.
Diva?
But the parity, there are 30 or 32 teams in the NFL. So, and all 32 teams have a chance to win a Super Bowl in between 2 years. That's a fact.
Please don't make me talk about the national.
I mean, the Falcons. The Falcons don't have a chance to win the Super Bowl
this year. But if you change, I mean, look, Washington was a dumpster fire, extraordinaire. They changed ownership. They got a quarterback in, and they went to the NFC Championship. They were one game away.
You think the Falcons will start Felipe Franks
away from the Super Bowl? One game.
Will they start Felipe Franks? No.
No way.
Well, they got nothing to lose.
No, they're gonna start. It's gonna be Kirk Cousins. Yeah.
Oh, that's a big upgrade over Felipe Franks. Let me tell you.
It was Michael Penix. Yeah, Felipe Franks doesn't even play quarterback anymore. I mean, he's a tight end now. I don't even know
did they actually play him?
Yeah, I don't know if he's even still on the team anymore.
I'm gonna look that up because I'm curious.
Falcons. Here we go.
Yeah, and in college you have no parity.
Okay, well, he's not a quarterback. Oh yeah, yes, he is a tight end, and he's
He's
still
still on there.
still on the team as a tight end.
Oh, he makes the Tebow.
Yeah.
First string, second string, what?
Second, yeah. Probably your third, yeah.
Has he caught a pass yet?
I don't know. Hold on, let me look at his stats. Stats. Did he ever caught? Well, he has a.
No, he's listed as second string.
In 2022, he had 2 targets, played in 11 games for the Falcons. In 2022, he also had 1 carry for no gain. 2021 with the Falcons, he had 3 carries, 6 yards. And then 2024 with the Panthers, he had 1 catch for 12 yards. And now back with the Falcons in 2025, and he has no catches. Yeah, he has not even appeared in a game. So
yeah, maybe not good enough.
So I don't even know why we're still holding on to him when he's done absolutely nothing.
I mean, maybe he's on the practice squad.
No, he's actually listed on their depth charts as the backup tight end to Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, if he doesn't even, if he hardly even plays, I don't even know why are we even keeping him. But
yeah, well,
I have no clue.
But yeah, I think that Kirk Cousins should be the starter next Sunday. I don't know if he will be, but I think he should be. But
I mean,
here it is. Here we go. It says this is 3 days ago. It says Falcons Kirk Cousins replaces Well, I mean Penix was benched at the end of the game, so
yeah, but Falcons
I don't think
Falcons need new ownership.
They have not announced if Cousins is going to start or not.
The Falcons are the same as the Florida Gators. It's rotten from the head up. It's rotten from the head up. I mean, the owner, Otto Smith, from the Falcons, is this his name? Yeah, I think so. Smith.
I don't know. I don't follow that pro shit.
Yeah, he's terrible. And I mean, if I'm an owner and you bring in a third string quarterback for 180 million in Kirk Cousins, or what he got, other blank, yes, thank you. I would fire him instant. Kirk Cousins is washed. He's a terrible quarterback. He's a backup.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins is washed and Penix is a bust. Yeah.
I mean,
you're off the Penix bus train.
Penix at least can learn. He's young. But Cousins is
right,
since the 1800s in the NFL. He plays for 140 years in the NFL. So, and everybody and their grandmother knows that Cousins
the Bucs had a good young quarterback in Kyle Trask as their backup.
They did.
And they cut him instead and signed this journeyman old dreck Teddy Bridgewater, who's never done a damn thing in his life.
Yep.
And kept Bridgewater and cut Trask. And now the entire Tampa Bay fan base is hoping that Baker Mayfield never gets hurt because the backup is a disaster.
Right, yeah.
Meanwhile, the rest of the NFC South is hoping that Bridgewater becomes a starting quarterback.
I mean, Dak Prescott is not a good quarterback. right now. He's in the regular season. He will win you 7, 8, or 10 games maybe. So, but come postseason time, he's useless, and he has the highest contract of them all. He has a better contract at Pat Mahomes. As Pat Mahomes, this is crazy. You are muted, Saleen. I don't hear you.
I'm not talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did you see how Cal lost 34-0 to San Diego State?
Yeah, but did
ACC? Yeah, the ACC is down bad.
Did the Solu Polutele play the quarterback? Solu Polutele?
Who? Who?
Solu Polutele, the quarterback for California.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. No.
Me either.
This is the quarterback from California.
Sorry.
Yeah, look it up. The quarterback for California is Samu Polutele or Polu Samutele or something like that.
Okay, right.
Must be Samoan.
Yeah, Samoan, Hawaiian, something like that. And he looked good. I mean, he looked really good.
There's Cal's quarterback. Yeah, Saga Polutele.
Yeah,
Who
Saga
the fuck
Polutele, yeah, something like that.
Say who?
Yeah, Jaren Jaren Kiawe Saga Polutele.
Yeah.
Oh no! Holy crap!
Now that name is a double mouthful. That is.
Yes, let's just call him. Let's just call him Jaren. Yeah.
No, let's
Jaren
call him Pele. Pele. His last was Pele was a soccer player from Brazil back in the days.
Yeah, I know.
And he was the best soccer player on the planet. And his name was Pele. And from this skip, the last four letters are Pele. Let's call him Pele. It's easier. Pele, everybody can say this.
What's his first name again?
It's Jaren
Kiawe.
Kiawa, yeah.
Chihuahua.
Just call him Jaren.
Yeah, Jaren
Kiawa.
Saga Polutele.
Yeah.
Easy for you to say.
Jaren Koala Booby Tibue.
Yeah. See, I'm the only.
What we ought to do is we ought to ask if Lou is still in the chat. Lou's got to come up with a name for him because Lou has a genuine talent for coming up with ways to pronounce the unpronounceable names.
Yes,
it's a gift. It's an absolute gift.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know that I would have come up with calling Ungly, calling him the ukulele. I don't know that I would have come up with that on my own.
By the way, I call Legway DJ's throwaway, and that's what he does.
Ooh.
He throws the ball away.
I just call him DJ Wrong Way because he's throwing the wrong way. So.
DG leg day is better,
but he's good. He's good in counting money.
I was really hoping that DJ was going to turn into something special. I really held out great hope that he was going to turn into something special, and he ain't. He ain't going to do it. A lot of my Gator brethren are saying redshirt the guy. Because he obviously came into the season unprepared, overweight, out of shape, and he's still injury prone. I don't think he ever fully healed.
Yeah.
Bench him.
Yeah.
Well, start the freshman, and the season's over. You're 1-3. You're about to be 1-4. You're probably going into the cocktail party at 1-5. You may not win another game the entire year.
Maybe Mississippi State. You should beat the Cowboy College. We
I
play in
don't
the
think
swamp.
so. I really don't think so.
No,
but we'll see. I mean, that's why you play the game. I mean, maybe we could reach out and beat somebody we're not supposed to, which will literally anybody.
In March, I watched baseball with my buddies from LSU. It's always we watch the whole season together on a private stream. There are 15 to 20,000 people inside. I took Vic one day. He was once there and he saw it, and I found a guy. He was on the same high school as Arch Manning, and he told me in March, Manning is not the guy. He is an epic failure. He was terrible at high school, and he beat the teams he's supposed to beat, like the lower the 2A and 1A schools. But one decent defense came against his school, and he failed. Manning can't operate under pressure.
Well,
and I mean,
even a not good Manning is going to be able to carve up the Gators. So
no.
Well, I'll tell you what, Sven. You put that game on for a bet next week. As part of the rotation of 7 games, and I'm going to take Texas. As much as I hate to do that, as much as it pains me to do that, I'm taking Texas.
I mean, Florida had 5 turnovers against LSU, and they only lost by 10.
So, yeah, but that defense can't carry the team forever.
Yeah, but maybe Legway is not playing, and maybe the freshman is a little bit better and has a clue in what he's doing. Maybe.
Anything is possible, Sven. I'll grant you that. Anything is possible. But I'll tell you right now, I don't have the confidence that Florida can beat Texas, even though it's in the swamp and even though our defense is playing very well.
I only said there's a possibility, and Florida has a real good defense. And Manning is not the guy who works good against good defenses.
Okay, I'll grant you that, but here's the problem. Even if our defense plays like they did against the Corn Dogs, which is hopeful, you still have to have an offense that can put some points on the board, and Florida's offense, with the exception of playing against a high school team, has proven that they can't do it. They have yet to prove to me that they can put points on the board consistently. Now, let's say that Florida all of a sudden decides to emphasize its running game, which ain't bad. Baugh and the other guy's name escapes me. Jones, I think it is. No, not Jones. They have a tandem of running backs which have proven to be pretty good. Maybe if they put the freshman in and don't ask them to throw the ball too much and just pound the rock against Texas, maybe. I mean,
last year nobody got.
But then again, you need a head coach smart enough to make adjustments, and we have a clown.
Yeah, I mean, last year after week 5, nobody gave a time for Florida, and they won how many in a row?
I don't know.
A lot.
Yeah, but those a couple of those games that they should have lost but won were home games. Yeah. Now those same games are road games.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see them winning at Ole Miss.
No.
That ain't gonna happen. They will probably beat Mississippi State, and I don't know if they play Georgia. Huh, Vic?
Kidding, Georgia. That Georgia game is going to be over in the first quarter.
It's over after 5 minutes, I guess. No, I mean, 5 minutes. I don't want to troll you, but I really believe that Georgia that Florida has a really good defense. I mean, I watched the whole LSU game, and I was really impressed with these guys. And they fought hard. It was
Florida
on
has a
legway,
decent
and
defense, but
the play
defense
calling.
doesn't put points on the board.
The play calling was absolutely terrible.
You know, if defenses put points on the board, I'd say that we have a chance in every game that we play. But defense doesn't put points on the board.
Yeah.
So you need an offense that can put points on the board, and Florida ain't got that.
Yeah,
At least not with the
Iowa way.
way.
Or do it at least the Iowa way. Pound and ground, run 25 run games in a row, take 12 minutes off the clock, score a field goal, and produce a 3 and out for the opponent's offense. That's how Iowa wins games. So, but they have at least a plan, and Napier has no plan. He has no clue what he's doing on offense.
Sven, I don't doubt that plan might be able to work in some circumstances. Here's your problem. You need a coach that's smart enough to be able to plan it, and we don't have a coach.
Yeah, Napier has no clue what he's doing.
No, he does not. So, you know, it all sounds wonderful on a Wednesday afternoon live with SaleenDriver, but unfortunately, I'm not the head coach of the Gators, and neither are you. We have an idiot as the head coach of the Gators, and he ain't going to be able to change. You know, they say a leopard can't change its stripes or whatever, and Sunbelt Billy can't change the fact that he's a Sunbelt coach, and he ain't an SEC coach.
That's right.
And he needs to go coach Division II or something like that. You know, take the McElwain route and go coach in the Midwest somewhere where nobody cares.
Central Michigan, yeah.
Yeah, go coach in Central fucking Michigan where nobody cares.
At the end of the day, Napier made his money.
Oh yeah, Napier made a shit ton of money. God love him for it. God bless America.
And nobody will ever. He will never ever get any job offer in the SEC again as a head coach.
Oh, I certainly hope not.
Nope.
So, and it's the same with Pittman. The difference between Pittman and Napier is Pittman. If Arkansas fires Pittman, his phone will ring up 150 times a day because everybody wants him as O-line coach. Everybody. From Alabama to Ohio State, everybody would take him.
Everybody.
Vic,
well, you know, I mean, that's good to have choices and options and everything like that.
Yeah. I mean, Pittman is proven.
I mean, so even Todd Grantham found a job after Florida fired him. I'm not sure where he is now, but you know, I know he found a job. I think he found a job in the No Fun League after he got dumped by Florida. You know, and look at Mullen, clown that he is, landed in a place where they don't expect a hell of a lot out of their football team, just like McElwain and just like Moose Dump. I mean, Moose Dump landed at South Carolina. They don't expect a hell of a lot out of South Carolina. And guess what? Newsflash. They didn't get a hell of a lot out of South Carolina with Moose Dump as their head coach.
Yeah.
But if you're an average coach at best, you can find a job at a place. I mean, look at McElwain. He's thriving at Central Michigan because nobody expects Central Michigan to do a goddamn thing.
I mean, why are these people all calling Mullen a clown? Name me 5 coaches, 5, who beat UGA. Name me 5.
Well, Spurrier.
No, Spurrier never played against Kirby Smart. I mean, Kirby Smart on the field.
You didn't say against Kirby Smart. You said against Georgia. Charlie Pell beat Georgia, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean.
Wilden Meyer beat Georgia. Steve Spurrier beat Georgia. Didn't Ron Zook beat Georgia once?
No. What I mean is,
Dan Mullen beat. Dan Mullen beat Georgia.
So there's your 5 right there.
Kirby Smart had one bad year. It was his first year, like Saban in Alabama. From that on, it was domination pool.
Kirby Smart is a fantastic coach. I mean, Georgia scored. I don't think Georgia expected to score as high as they did with Kirby Smart. I mean, you know, they found a 1 in a million guy.
So,
and granted, he made some questionable calls at quarterback, but he still managed to win with questionable calls at quarterback. But he built an organization. He built a team. He didn't just build one aspect of a team. He built an entire team.
Look, what I want to say,
he's a legend. He's definitely going down as a legend.
Yeah, Saleen, what I want to say, Mullen so far outside of UNLV had 2 head coaching jobs. Mississippi State, who was a 6-7 win program. So, and he took the shit show deluxe, what is Mississippi State, to the number 1 ranking. So, after that, he goes to Florida, wins 33 games in his first 3 years, beat the shit out of UGA and Kirby Smart, wins the East, and lost against LSU. It was Alabama. Against Alabama in the SEC
he lost his job because he couldn't recruit, he couldn't develop, he hung on to a clown defensive coordinator a year and a half longer than he should have.
Yeah,
and he was a laughing stock of a head coach, and
why
he damaged the program.
I mean,
he needed to go.
Mullen had 1 bad year, and 3 of his starting O-liners got injured in the first 3 weeks. So
Sven, I'm going to tell you to save your breath. You're never going to convince me that Dan Mullen was the answer. He's not. He is a fantastic offensive coordinator. He helped us win 2 national championships. He developed Tim Tebow into I would say definitely one of the top 3 college players of all time, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, as an OC in the SEC, he was fantastic.
Yeah,
but as a head coach in the SEC, he was mediocre at best, and he damaged the program our program to the point where we're still suffering from it.
I mean,
and he was not the answer. Now, if he goes to UNLV and plays at a lower level and coaches at a lower level and wins a little bit at a group of 5 school, which is never going to compete with a Power 4 school program, and maybe makes it to the playoffs once or twice and gets bounced in the first round, congratulations. Wonderful. Good for you, sir. You've hit your ceiling. Your ceiling is a group of 5 team that will never go anywhere. And meanwhile, the Power 4 teams will continue to sail on past you, and you'll become a footnote in SEC history.
Here comes my counter. The worst recruiting class under Dan Mullen at Florida was 12th. He had
12th in the nation or 12th in the SEC?
Nation. 12, 9, 8, 8. That's his recruiting class.
You're making my point.
You can look it up.
You're making my point for me, Sven. He had the 12th recruiting class in the nation and did shit with it.
Yeah. He won 23 games. Name me. Florida was good for 15 years under Spurrier and Urban Meyer. And they were an absolute shit show deluxe for the rest of the 130 years they exist. And that's a reality.
That's a reality for a lot of programs, for the majority of the programs in
look
college.
At Mississippi State. Look at Mississippi State. Mississippi State never will win a national championship. Never, ever. In a million years not. So.
Well, I mean, look at Georgia. Georgia's been playing football for a shit ton of years. And for the vast majority of those years, they were meh.
Yeah, that's why they are
now they're an elite program.
Yeah, but that's why they are not a blue blood program.
Right.
Like Alabama.
But they're a hell of a program, and I don't blame players for wanting to go play at Georgia now.
Kirby is the best coach right now. Huh? So and
yeah, he's the best coach in the SEC right now. I give him that, definitely.
It will happen that Kirby maybe in 26, 27, 28 or this year has 1 year where he goes 8-5 or 8-4 or 7-5. I mean, that's happened to Saban and that's happened to everyone. Not named Billy Bowden. Billy Bowden at FSU was ranked in the top 5, I think, 15 years in a row or something like that. But this was a different time. But I mean, Mullen is not a bad coach. I don't get it. I really don't. I mean,
Mullen,
he's weird.
Mullen
He's
is
awkward.
not a bad.
His wife.
Mullen is not a bad coach. He's a bad recruiter and he's a bad developer of talent, especially on defense.
Right, bad recruiter, bad developer.
I mean,
he can coach a game. I mean, he can coach a game. He's a great coach in the game, but you've got to be able to recruit players and you've got to be able to develop. And he's an offensive mind, and his defense. Look what happened to Florida in 2020. And they had a video game offense that could put up points all day against literally anybody.
Yeah.
And a defense that couldn't stop a runny nose.
Yeah.
And he squandered a national championship caliber team with a shit defense, with no ability to tackle, no discipline, read the LSU game, and a clown, an absolute idiot for a defensive coordinator that could not adjust in-game to what a defense needs to do to adjust to in-game situations. And he squandered what easily was a national championship caliber offense with a garbage defense that I mean, the proof is there. He went into week 10. He went into the 10th week of the season 8-1 and finished the season 8-5.
Yeah, and
come on,
shit happens.
Come on, and that's all on the head coach because he wasn't smart enough to get rid of a bad defensive coordinator. He didn't foster a culture of discipline and excellence in the locker room. He was a clown. He couldn't recruit. He was being out-recruited by Florida State, Miami, and hell, I could argue even South Florida and Central Florida. He was definitely being out-recruited by Georgia and Alabama in his own state. If you
have the 12th best recruiting class as your worst,
1 year, and he couldn't do anything with them. You will never convince me that Mullen was a good overall coach. I mean, he took a 12th ranked nationally recruiting class and did nothing with him. He had a national championship caliber offense and did nothing with them.
Yeah.
He had every opportunity to get rid of Todd Grantham over the course of time, and he never did anything with that.
I mean,
he's not a good coach.
Saleen, look at LSU 2 years ago. Jaden Daniels, Malik Neighbors, this offense put video game numbers on the board, and they had a 133rd ranked defense. LSU under Brian Kelly.
What's that got to do with Dan Mullen?
That's a
Brian
good
Kelly should have get rid of the defensive coordinator, and he had the 7th worst defense in all of college football.
Right, he should. I mean, if your defensive coordinator obviously is overmatched, you get rid of him.
Did he get rid of the defensive coordinator?
No,
because I mean their defense is a lot better now than it was then. But
he changed the defensive coordinator last year.
Okay.
Okay.
Got the guy from Missouri.
Mullen, we can all agree that Mullen is an offensive-minded coach.
Yeah.
And you could argue, and we toss around the phrase offensive genius a little too often. But let's go with the idea that Mullen is an offensive genius. Guru. He's an offensive guru. And I would even further stipulate that Mullen is smart enough to know what he doesn't know. And he should have known, or he did know, or he should have known that he was not a defensive-minded coach or coordinator, and he farms out the defensive tasks to his DC. Well, his DC was an idiot named Todd Grantham. And Todd Grantham couldn't. There are several problems with Todd Grantham. One of course is he's a corpulous, fat ass bastard, but also that he's stubborn and he's not very smart and he doesn't do a lot of in-game adjustment, and he definitely did not create a culture of discipline and self-control in his defense. And the LSU game was probably the culmination of that entire problem. But the whole defense couldn't play defense the entire year. I mean, I sat there through the Georgia game, even though we were ahead in the Georgia game, and I watched Georgia score points and mount what looked to be, and I sat there and said, "Oh my God, they're going to run a comeback on us." Because Grantham can't lock down Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, it was the same with Lincoln Riley and Oklahoma. He had how many Heisman quarterbacks? A lot.
But I'm saying that Mullen had to go because he was not a head coach. He couldn't manage his staff. He couldn't, and he couldn't wake up and say, you know, this Todd Grantham guy, he's a friend and I love him to death. And I had holiday dinners with his family and blah, blah, blah. But he's just not getting the job done. He's got to go. He just couldn't bring himself to do it. And he squandered a national championship caliber offense. And then he gets a hold of Richardson. I think he had Richardson for a bit of time. And he couldn't develop that quarterback.
Yeah, nobody can develop Richardson. Richardson is a bust.
Well, if Mullen is, but I agree with you. But if Mullen is such an offensive guru and a quarterback whisperer, then shouldn't he have been able to develop even such a raw talent as Anthony Richardson?
I mean, Sarkisian can't develop Arch Manning.
And then again, he also had Felipe Franks, and he couldn't do a goddamn thing with Felipe Franks either.
Yeah, I mean, Sarkisian had Arch Manning, and Arch Manning is the second worst quarterback in the SEC. Is Sarkisian a bad head coach? A bad OC?
I don't know. I don't know a thing about him. I really don't. Yeah. I can't answer that question.
Manning is a super bust of the highest order, and you will see it when Texas comes to UGA. UGA will blow these guys out.
Well, UGA
there is no way in hell Texas has even a sniff, a 5% chance to win at Georgia.
Well, UGA beat Texas twice last year, didn't they?
Of course. I mean, Manning had 40 yards coming into the fourth quarter against Ohio State on offense. 40 yards. He's a bum. He put up 400 yards on offense against last year's Mississippi State. I can tell you what, Mississippi State has changed. Manning will not score 400 yards on Mississippi State in Starkville. He maybe put up 140 yards, but that's it. And I give us a 50-50 chance against this Texas team to beat them if Arch Manning is their quarterback. I give us a real shot. It's easier to beat Texas as Tennessee because Tennessee is the better team.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, that's the reality. Lincoln Riley had Alex Grinch, or what is his name, Vic? Grinch?
Yeah, Alex Grinch, yeah.
Yeah, for 10 years. He wasted Baker Mayfield. He wasted Kyler Murray.
No, you didn't. You didn't have Grinch for the whole time. You also had Mike Stoops. Yeah.
What is the same? It's the same caliber.
Yeah. First he had Mike Stoops, then he had
it's
Al
the same.
French.
I mean, if Mike Stoops or Alex Finch, it's the same.
Yeah, now he's got he's got a new DC this year.
I mean,
or last year I think was when
you saw
hired the new DC.
When you saw the Oklahoma LSU game in 2019, if Burrow and Orgeron make it real hard, they score 100 points on Oklahoma in the playoffs. It was really possible. They scored 70 on them in the playoffs. That's how bad they are. And I mean, and they call Lincoln Riley a good coach. They call Sarkisian a good coach. I mean, Sarkisian, what does Sarkisian win? He wins shit. He has the most money.
Well, he's been to the playoffs twice. He won the Big 12
once
in 23. He's made it to the semifinals in back-to-back years. So
yeah,
there are some people. There are some Gator people in the Gator groups that are saying that we should go find Orgeron, hire him.
Coach O, yeah, go Gators.
I'm sorry. I need a coach that speaks English. Let's say
go Gators.
I wonder if that would be considered a good hire if we actually managed to get Orgeron as a head coach. I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having Orgeron back in the SEC,
but he doesn't speak. Nobody can understand a word he says.
Exactly. That's the beauty of it. Yeah.
He's a Cajun.
Yeah, but doesn't he have to be able to communicate with his players? I mean, I'll tell you something. No, team lunches will probably be very interesting. Yeah, some of that good gumbo. Yeah.
But Florida, let's say they want Lane Kiffin, what you don't want. So
no, I really don't. I mean, I'm resigned to the idea that it's probably going to happen. If or not, I should rephrase that. I'm resigned to the fact that it could happen, and I better get used to the idea of watching Lane Kiffin roam the sidelines in orange and blue.
Or let's say a Coach Ignetti.
Doesn't mean I have to like
Indiana guy. All these people have buyouts north of $40 million. I don't know if Florida has the money. I really don't.
Well, if we fire Napier right now, it's a $20 million buyout for Napier. And I think we're still paying Mullen on his buyout.
So you pay 20 million to Napier. So, and then you have to buy out a reasonable, good head coach who is willing to go to Florida. I mean, I'm not even sure if Kiffin would take.
I would argue that the Florida job is not, from a facilities and prestige and so on standpoint, the Florida job ain't the worst damn job in the country.
No, it's not. But it's not a top landing spot anymore.
No, not anymore. It isn't.
These days are over. I mean,
well, they're not over, but they're not here right now. That's true.
The problem is you need a head coach who has a clue what he's doing, and you need a head coach who knows what's going on in the SEC, and there are not many. So, and all these people who are capable to bring Florida back are guys who make 8, 9, 10, 12, $14 million a year, at least. And they have long-time contracts in their actual jobs. And you have to buy out, let's say, if you want to buy out Kiffin, it's $55 million. And that's $75 million. You have to pay Napier $20 million, and you have to buy out Kiffin with $55. It's $75 million. And then you have to hire Kiffin stuff, and you have to pay Napier stuff. You have to buy out them. And if you sum it up, it's around 100 million. I don't know if Florida has 100 million. That's a lot of that's a lot of money. And I mean, Florida is they have to pay their basketball team, their hoops team. They are national champions, and this hoops team costs 20 million. You know that. We talked about this.
Well, I wouldn't say that Florida is broke.
I mean, Florida.
They don't have all the money. They don't have endless sources of money. That's true.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, they are not LSU who have a billionaire on the back, or SMU, or the weirdos here in College Station or Texas. Florida is a normal school with maybe a little bit more money as a Mississippi State or Ole Miss or Arkansas. What I don't get, I mean, Arkansas should be number one in the SEC. They have Walmart, they have Jerry Jones. I don't get it. I really don't.
Well, let me put it this way. Arkansas has a lot of money, definitely. Some of the biggest amount, the deepest pockets in all of college football. But it's fucking Arkansas. It's Little Rock, fucking Arkansas. Nobody wants to go to Little Rock, Arkansas.
It's Fayetteville, but yeah.
Oh, Fayetteville. Okay, even worse. I mean, it's Arkansas. You're in the middle of the country, surrounded by people who go yuck, 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 yuck. You know, where a man walks up to you with a woman on his arm and says to you, "I'd like you to meet my wife and sister," and there's one woman there. I mean, come on. You're talking about fucking Arkansas. I mean, I'd and try not to take this the wrong way, Vic. I'd rather live in Athens.
Okay.
I mean, I'd rather live in North Georgia than Arkansas. I mean,
I would too. So.
Really?
Well, yeah, you live in Athens. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I guess because I already live here. Yeah.
I mean, I've been to Athens a couple of times. Once recently, and Athens is a nice enough place. And nobody wants to go play in Arkansas, even if you make stupid NIL money. Nobody wants to go to Arkansas.
I mean, I don't think that Walmart gives money to Arkansas. I don't think so.
They don't, but I thought that they have Walmart as a sponsor. I mean, they put Walmart's logo on their field. So
yeah,
they have a sponsorship with
Walmart.
know
what I mean, Vic. You know what I mean. I mean, Walmart should be the owners of Walmart and Jerry Jones as very rich people.
Exactly. They got Walmart and they got Jerry Jones. Yeah.
And they have they have a third company. I forgot the name.
Is it Tyson?
You mean Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys? Jerry Jones?
Yeah, he's an Arkansas.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know.
It's Tyson.
He played with Jimmy Johnson at Arkansas.
Yeah, doesn't the Tyson family have some kind of tie-in to the University of Arkansas?
It was Arkansas. Someone told me this. Arkansas, in the state of Arkansas, are three absolute bonkers rich people or companies. And in Arkansas, there is no pro team. There's nothing. There's the Razorbacks, and that's it. And their baseball team, they have money. They have endless money. One of these three billionaires must sponsor the baseball team because the baseball team is always on top. I mean, they went to the college World Series last year, to the national title game against LSU. Okay, to the semifinals. They lost to LSU, but they were there, right there. So and they are there every year. Nobody wants play at Baum Walker Stadium baseball in Fayetteville. These people are allowed. It's always sold out. 13,000 people, and there is money, and they have always good pitchers. The facilities are top 5 in the country.
Yep, but where there is money. Yep.
Yeah, but the Arkansas football team. The last time the Arkansas football team was relevant was in 1998.
Well, I mean, where there's money, there's people. So.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, but there's a big difference between there's money in a baseball team. I mean, college baseball doesn't draw the eyeballs that a college football game does. So,
of course,
you can dump a ton of money into the college baseball team. I can see that, but you can pour money into Arkansas football, and it's still Arkansas. Nobody wants to go to not just a small media market, Arkansas, a microscopic media market. Well, that was the last time that Arkansas got featured on national television or sports or college game day or even SEC game day went to Fayetteville.
Yeah, it was pretty. You probably gotta go back to the Little Rock 9, man.
I mean, the last time Arkansas football got serious attention
it was when the National Guard had to escort those black kids into the school. Yeah.
I remember the last time the Arkansas football program got talked about a lot was the year that Franks had transferred to Arkansas and was going to show up at Florida Field as a Razorback. That's the last time I remember anybody talking about Arkansas football with any kind of fervor. Was how is Franks going to be received as the quarterback of the opposition team, and that was 2020. I mean, and you're right. The time before that was probably 1998, and also I believe they briefly Arkansas football was relevant because they got to the SEC title game against Florida one year and got absolutely boat raced by the Gators.
Yeah, but that's 20 years ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago, that's for sure.
2006, 7, something
like
that.
2006. Yeah, that was the year Florida went to the boat raced Ohio State.
I mean,
the good old days.
Look at Indiana. Look at Boulder, Colorado. Nobody didn't even know where Boulder, Colorado is. Dion goes there. And everybody and their grandmother shows up. Indiana, they won 2 games in the last 400 years.
Hey, Amazon's here.
So, and
yay.
Okay. Go take your package.
Well,
I will entertain the people.
I'm waiting to see. I know one box is particularly large. I'm going to see if they drop it at the garage door.
I mean, Signetti. When Signetti showed up last year at Indiana, the year before, I don't even know if ESPN made 1 second an article or 1 minute of tape about Indiana football. Nothing. Nobody didn't even know that Indiana has a football program. I know that Indiana are hoop schools. So, and Signetti shows up. And they are going wild, 11-1, and they are maybe going again 11-1 or at least 10-2. And I can tell you that attention.
I wonder if Florida is considered
attention brings money. Attention brings money.
Considered basketball what?
Is Florida considered a basketball school now?
Well, I mean they just won the Natty. So this won the Natty, and they also won the Natty in 2008. So
I mean, let's be real. What are the chances Florida wins a national title in football in the next 5 years? I would say
none.
2%. You never know. I give it 2%. What are
Florida
the chances?
has as many. Yeah. Florida has as many natties this century in basketball as they do football. So
yeah, and Florida will not win a baseball national championship in the next 5 years. That I can tell you. They are not even on the same level as a Florida or as a LSU or Mississippi State or Arkansas. This is not even close.
Yes. Well, the good thing was, I guess just a matter of what SEC team is gonna win it this year. Because I mean, last year LSU kept the SEC streak alive, although they also broke the different SEC team streak, though. Yeah, Arkansas had a chance to be the next different team, and they blew it. So
Arkansas should have won the game, but they blew it. And LSU got lucky because Little Rock, Arkansas, it's no joke, Little Rock, Arkansas, went to the regionals in LSU, forced the game free, and were up 5-1. And they took the pitcher out in the 6th inning. For no reason. So, and they had nobody behind him who was good at the day.
What is that? What?
This Amazon clown can't seem to figure out how to get this box out of his truck.
Oh, maybe you support him.
I'll be right back. Moron. They don't hire the smart one.
Amazon clown. Is it Billy Napier?
Yeah, probably.
You still there, Sven? You still there, Sven? Oh, Sven's gone too. So I guess it's just me.
All right, I'll open that later. Hey, where'd Sven go?
Yeah, we lost Sven.
Hang on, he's still in the back. There it is. Yeah. So I just wanted to bring him in the house, and I'm going to be going in a little bit, and I'll open it up after dinner. Sven, speak to us.
Did you know that? Yeah, did you know that? That the rapture was supposed to be yesterday.
I heard about that. Yes.
Yeah, the rapture was supposed to be because some pastor in South Africa said that he had a dream where God told him that the rapture would be on September 23rd.
I had a dream night before last. It was a nightmare. Now in April of next year, my mom and myself and my 2 daughters were all going to Venice, Italy for a week. Right? Looking forward to that. I've not taken a trip we've not done a trip like this ever. We couldn't do it. We got on the plane and we all got seated. And right before the doors closed, guess who walks onto the airplane and walks right past me?
Who?
Go ahead, give me a guess.
A guess?
Yeah, well, give a guess. What would be the worst thing in the world that could happen to me getting closed in for 10 hours?
P. Diddy?
My sister.
Oh, okay.
Now, fortunately, she was sitting in coach, so she was in the back of the airplane.
What was she doing there?
I don't know, but she got on the same plane as me, and I was trapped for 10 hours on an airplane with my sister.
Right, even though y'all are on different sides of the plane.
Yes.
Okay.
But right after she walked past me on the down the aisle on the airplane, that's when I woke up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. That was the dream you had. Okay.
Yeah, that was absolutely a horrible dream. Terrible. That would be, I can't think of anything worse in life than being trapped in an airplane or similar circumstance where I couldn't leave for hours on end in the same space as either my sister or my ex-wife. Exactly.
Yeah,
not only 10 hours with a leftist, Matt, but 10 hours with a leftist who actively hates me.
Yeah, and then what if it was both of them together?
Yeah. No, I don't even want to contemplate that. I mean, that's the type of thing. That's the type of thing where you actively pray for the plane to crash.
Yeah, both of them is twice as worse. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, being trapped in an aircraft for 10 hours with either my sister or my ex-wife on the same aircraft, bad enough.
Right, but which one?
I'll probably give it to my ex-wife. I will give it to my ex-wife, though. She would probably actively ignore me because I know she doesn't want to have any association with me at all. But my sister would probably actively be trying to push my buttons the entire flight.
Right. So I'm guessing your sister would be worse.
Yes, my sister would be infinitely worse. And Battle Angel got jokes. Being trapped on an aircraft with Unk would be pretty bad too. So
yeah.
I would probably try and jump out of the airplane if it was my ex-wife and my sister at the same time.
You would try to, but but usually you can't open the door while you're flying.
No, and I wouldn't actively try and open the door on an aircraft that was in the air.
Say that you can't.
That's not fair to the other people.
That you usually can't open the door while in flight, but
but I wouldn't try to do it anyway because that's not fair to the other people.
Or it's supposed to lock itself while you're in the air, but
well, you can open the door. You just have to know how to do it. I mean, it is locked though. Sven, you come back just in time for me to kick you out because I'm going to shut down in a few minutes.
The StreamYard went out. I don't know what it is. Is StreamYard an American program or an English program or what is it?
It's American.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
it sucks more as UGA sucks.
Americano.
Well, at least it's not Chinese.
No, it blocked my microphone, and if the microphone is blocked, it kicks you out.
American.
That brings up a good question, BA. Is Unk still online? I mean, that whole group seems to have disappeared. I mean, that whole cabal.
I haven't seen him. I think he deleted his channel. Yeah.
I wonder if he got thrown in jail or something.
I guess I'll try to look up his channel name. I think his name was Cane Shades Unk. Yeah.
It don't matter. Anyway,
his channel is still up, and he actually uploaded 3 days ago.
Oh, big deal. And Battle Angel and I share the same attitude.
Well, I mean, you asked.
Yeah, I know I asked, but I should be of the attitude that I don't give a shit. And Battle Angel's got the right attitude. But before I shut down the stream for the week, I reiterate to everyone on here, and I posted this in my community area, that I will not be streaming next week, October 1st. I have an appointment that will interfere with the stream, and it is the first night of Yom Kippur, which is the Day of Atonement. For Jews, it is a day of prayer and fasting, although I have permission from my rabbi that I don't have to fast completely, just keep eating to a minimum, but don't do it to the point where my blood sugar crashes and I pass out. But it is one of the 3 high holy holidays, along with Rosh Hashanah, which was just over yesterday. I'm sorry, it's over tonight at sunset, which is the Jewish New Year, and Pesach, or Passover, which is usually around Easter. If you wonder about the Passover story, I recommend watching the movie The 10 Commandments with Charlton Heston, and you will understand at least the Hollywood version of Pesach.
Yeah.
But Rosh Hashanah is definitely, Yom Kippur is definitely a holiday where you take it seriously because God takes it seriously.
Yeah, or there was also an animated movie that came out in like the early 2000s. It was called Prince of Egypt. It was about the story of Moses. So yeah,
and you know, that's a good story for the kids, and you know, and the kid at heart. But because
this is the early 2000s, or it might have been the late 90s, but yeah.
But my point, thank you. My point being that I will not be streaming on October 1st, but Vic is kind enough to do a substitute stream on Wednesday at 3 p.m. on his channel, and then it will segue into the Vic and Nate shit show. I guess, and I think Vic, is the shit show going to start up here in a minute?
Yeah, today. Yes, today. Yes. Today
okay,
is supposed to be
on what channel
right
is it?
now.
Is it your channel, Vic, or Nate's?
It's supposed to be on Nate's channel, but okay, there he is. Yeah, he's live right now.
Okay, so Nate is live, so I am going to shut my channel down, my stream down, so that I don't interfere with Vic and Nate, because I have too much respect for them as friends, human beings, and fellow YouTubers. But I appreciate Nate and Vic participation here, and of course Sven's participation as well. I wish everyone a good rest of the week. Sven, I wish you a good rest of the week as well.
Yeah, same to you.
And I will remove you from the stream.
As always.
Respectfully.
Of course.
Good morning.
Have a good day.
You too. Vic, thanks for stopping by as always.
Yep.
Have fun with the shit show.
Yep.
See ya. And for the rest of you, as I always say, have a good rest of the week. Stay safe, be well, be happy. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the football games. Florida has a bye week. Thank God. It'll keep my blood pressure down. Harvard is playing the Marxist University Brown Bears at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN Plus, which I know nobody but me cares, but I'm going to be watching it. At least I'll be watching the second half because the first half I will be having dinner. Y'all enjoy the games. Looks like some really great games, including the Georgia-Alabama game. Looks like to be the marquee matchup for the week. I really don't have a, pardon the pun, dog in that fight, but it should be a good game to behold and enjoy. And I will see you all on various locations throughout the YouTubes, and be back here on October 8th for episode, what is the episode? It'll be 236 of Wednesday Afternoon Live with me, the SaleenDriver. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe. Peace.